story though this evening, because that was today's special number one. We're now going to segue to our second one. I should never pick favorites, but I do. I have to, because I love chocolate. I know it's a guilty pleasure of mine, and for anybody watching, we are about to wow you, and I say that word, and I mean it in all sincerity, with the best tasting chocolate, in my opinion, that money can buy. Creamy, flavorful, delicate, gorgeous. If you love chocolate, you're gonna love Andrew's ChocoNuvo. But this story has a lot of firsts in it. Not only is it organic and fair trade and all the things that we'd love to have in chocolate, but Andrew, you have created chocolate that is also heart healthy, that can help lower cholesterol. And you've also created a chocolate that is astonishingly reviewed. 2,604 reviews, nearly 2,000 of them perfect 5 stars. I always look forward to this day, Andrew. I know it has to go away for the summer because we can't ship when it's hot out there. But boy, I already placed my order before I came on air tonight. I got the big size. I love ChocoNuvo.
ChocoNuvo is, and it sounds funny that I have to emphasize this because I think everyone would take for granted that I would make a special healthy chocolate. That's what I've been doing for 41 years, is making healthy products that are all about our health. But our chocolate, as much as it is the heart healthiest chocolate in the world, in that it delivers all the benefits of dark chocolate and the protective polyphenols for our heart, but beyond that, it substantially lowers total and LDL cholesterol, like no other chocolate can in the world. But what it also is, it's the only dark chocolate in the world that's creamy.
Right.
It's creamy like milk chocolate, but it tastes like dark chocolate. It's not bitter. It doesn't have too much sugar. Again, if we look at the levels of sugar, our 91% could be labeled 0 sugar, sugar-free. Our 74% has just over a gram of sugar. That's about 1/4 of a teaspoon of sugar. So, and 25 calories. So it's incredibly efficient, incredibly delicious. And if you look at the pricing, the cholesterol-lowering ingredient alone would be worth the cost of this product. And then if you look at the most gourmet treats, chocolate squares on the market, they'll cost more than the price today.
Yeah.
They will not taste better than ours. They will not be a better quality chocolate than ours, because I really searched the world and we found the best quality chocolate in the world. So ours is the best quality chocolate. It's the best tasting chocolate. It's the creamiest dark chocolate in the world. And most Americans, we love dark chocolate, we love milk chocolate, we love white chocolate.
Yeah.
If you look at the surveys, we're not known for loving dark chocolate. And even if you read the reviews on this product, you'll read a lot of people saying, hundreds of people saying, normally, I don't like dark chocolate, but this is different.
Yeah.
So this is creamy. It delivers the texture of milk chocolate. And if you're taking a cholesterol-lowering drug, this is a product that works perfectly with that drug. All it will deliver is an even lower cholesterol number. So it delivers the benefits in terms of cholesterol reduction. You could give it to children. It's not a drug. It's not a medicine. You could have as many of these if you wanted as you might want in a day. But the way you use it for cholesterol reduction is just 2 squares with your 2 largest meals. If you have a square with each meal, it will only lower your cholesterol more and even more effectively.
Well, in terms of pricing, today being the biggest day of 2020 to be able to order ChocoNuvo, the savings are fabulous. I'll take you through 30 servings. There's a 60, a 180, or a 360. I know I love it, and I kind of keep some here at work. We have them at home because I like to snack on them as well. So I went for the largest size, really big savings. You're saving nearly as much as you're spending, which is fantastic. If you and I and Andrew went to the mall, if it was open, but if we went to the mall, to the gourmet chocolate store, you know how much money you would spend on that. That's for sure. On top of that, we are doing 5 flex pay if you go for the largest size, and free shipping and handling. Quick heads up, if you choose the 360, and you buy an additional, you get $10 off. So we are doing a bonus buy tonight as well. So if you buy an additional of the same size, you are gonna get $10 off. The other thing to bear in mind, Andrew is making available for the first time ever, ChocoNuvo Cafe. It was launched in about February. A big hit. If you love coffee, you love the coffee flavor, you're gonna love ChocoNuvo Cafe. It has that little kind of crunch to it as well, which is magnificent. So there's really something for everybody. Andrew said it's individually wrapped, which is always nice. When friends or family come over, Andrew, I offer them ChocoNuvo. And there's always, first of all, it's always an icebreaker because people are always intrigued, what is this and where's it from and, why does it taste so darn good? But then when I hit them with the heart healthy story, nobody can believe it.
No, it's truly unique, truly surprising that the natural ingredient, and this is Mother Nature at her best, the natural ingredient, cholesterol is a fatty molecule. It's a waxy fatty molecule. If you put cholesterol in this product, it would make it creamy, like milk fat makes milk chocolate creamy. But of course, we're not going to put cholesterol in this product. But plants have an equivalent molecule to cholesterol. It's called a plant sterol. So we use the cholesterol that comes from plants. But guess what that cholesterol from plants does? It blocks the absorption of the animal cholesterol. So it's really not plant cholesterol, it's something called a plant sterol, a phytosterol. So those phytosterols from plants block your absorption of cholesterol significantly, about 40%. So it dramatically lowers total and LDL cholesterol. And guess what? Because it's a waxy, fatty molecule, it behaves like milk fat in our chocolate. So we turn to dark chocolate, which dark chocolate is normally dry and bitter. We turn to dark chocolate into the creamy texture of milk chocolate. So it truly is, if we only offered this because it was the best tasting dark chocolate in the world, it would be a huge success.
Yeah.
And if I never said anything about the cholesterol benefits, because I think the more I talk about the health benefits, the more people think, oh God, it's gotta be bad. We're used to, I remember cod liver oil. The things that are good for you must taste bad. So it's sort of, I think it runs against our intuition or our expectations that a product that's going to be so healthy is going to taste good. And the funny thing is that for centuries, chocolate was viewed as this decadent treat. So obviously it couldn't be good for us. It's decadent.
Right.
But we now know, as much as we know that red wine is a source of protective compounds, chocolate outdoes it by far. As much as we know green tea is a rich source of protective compounds, chocolate outdoes it by far. And again, when I selected this chocolate, we made sure that not only did we select the chocolate for being organic, for being fair trade, for not being bitter because Americans don't like bitter, but I also selected it for its polyphenol count, the protective polyphenols. So I consume chocolate not just because I love the taste, but I love the fact that as much as I enjoy green tea for its protective compounds, that is the main reason why I enjoy chocolate. And my chocolate, what we did when we made it creamier, like milk chocolate and delicious and melt in your mouth, unfortunately means it melts in the summer. So this is the last, you won't see it again until next October. So we'll see this visit. This will be the last airing of ChocoNuvo till next October, so 6 months away. But it's an opportunity to get a product that really is surprisingly delicious, because it's absolutely unassailably the best in terms of heart health. There's no chocolate like it in the world, but there's also no dark chocolate in the world that delivers the same texture, the same creaminess, the same rich flavor without bitterness. And again, if you look at sugar levels, blueberries, 25 calories of blueberries contains more sugar than ChocoNuvo, any of the ChocoNuvo forms you see there. 25 calories of celery or cucumber contains more sugar than any of these products. So again, it's designed to be the perfect chocolate in the world. Health benefits and delicious, creamier than anything else you'll see.
So if you'd like to place your order, it is compelling though when you hear it, because it's easy for Andrew and I to say it, because we've tasted it. You've not tasted it yet. For so many folks who are joining us for the first time, imagine your favorite chocolate now times 10. That's what this tastes like. But on top of that, is more heart healthy. It's going to help lower cholesterol. It sounds amazing because it is. It was a breakthrough. It was a revolution. It's an innovation that Andrew and his team brought to life, and we're so thrilled that they did. You know, we talk about reviews, 2,604 reviews, nearly 1,900 of them are perfect 5 stars. If you order tonight any of the sizes, even the larger size, if you get it home and you take a bite and you don't love it, of course you can return it for a refund of the purchase price. We would not want you to keep it. But when we talk about organic and fair trade, Andrew said no bitterness, and it's not dry. It is creamy. There's a gorgeous texture to it. It does melt on the tongue. So it's moreish, but it satisfies you. So when I do have a sweet tooth, but when I'm craving a little something, I'll open up a square. I like that it's individually wrapped. Again, low calorie as well, but I open up a square and I munch away on this and I'm happy. It gives you what you need. Don't forget that bonus buy. If you buy a second, in the largest size, you can take off an additional $10. Our producer, Allison, just let me know that a lot of folks are doing that. In fact, over 75% of our orders are in the larger size. This is that last day of the year to guarantee the biggest savings before it goes away for the summer. And Andrew, just to touch on ChocoNuvo Cafe, because this is another fabulous taste and a great addition to the line.
We've been fielding requests, as I always say, that everyone who uses our products, you basically design our future products. So we've had all sorts of requests for chocolate with coffee. That was the first and most popular. Chocolate with mint or chocolate with orange, chocolate with different types of nuts and things like that. So the first one we did was our ChocoNuvo Cafe. Not easy to accomplish, of course, because we don't want to add any other additives. We just want to keep it simple. So the only ingredient we added to this versus our other ChocoNuvo was the coffee. Organic, fair trade, not bitter. And again, because of the nature of the coffee, there's only about 2 milligrams of caffeine. To give you an idea, a cup of coffee is about 150 milligrams of caffeine, I believe. So to get 2 milligrams in a piece, I think it's less than 5 at most. It's an insignificant amount of caffeine in each square, so it really is not something that's going to be a problem for anyone. But the flavor is amazing. It truly is remarkable. The reviews have been incredible thus far, so I think you'll absolutely love it. What I was going to do is I was going to read some reviews. We just have some great testimonials here that I was going to read here, if we can get them right here. It's kind of fun doing this. I mean, it's amazing we're able to do this by live. I think we're using Skype, so we're live TV.
Incredible.
I'm 3,000 miles away from you. And it's pretty amazing. So it's exciting we get to do this.
Yes.
That so much in the world has changed. I just feel good. For me, I got to put my blue shirt on and a tie, a little bit of normalcy for me. So amazing. This is the best fish oil I've ever used in my entire life. I think we have omega-3 testimonials here. Uh-oh.
There's a new chocolate with fish oil in it. That is a good idea.
Let me see where, unfortunately, these were not labeled correctly.
I have some, Andrew, if you'd like me to read some. I think I have some. I'll read the first one, and if Andrew gets his, then he can take over for sure. But here's one. Really works. I have high cholesterol and take a prescription drug to help. At last year's physical, my cholesterol was 191. Last month, after using ChocoNuvo, my cholesterol was 167. My doctor and I were both so surprised with the drop in count. I told him what I was taking and he said, keep it up. I definitely will keep using ChocoNuvo as part of my daily routine. It tastes delicious and it really works, says Carly in California. My cholesterol numbers dropped. I understand why this product is always out of stock. Once you try it, you will not want to be without. The first time I ordered it, I was able to take 2 squares a day for 2 months before my annual physical. My cholesterol dropped from my previous year by over 20 points. I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate, but I do enjoy the taste of these squares. I am not a fan of taking pills, so that was an added bonus. I mean, these just go on, folks. Here's Susie in Florida. Let me tell you, says Susie. A couple of years ago, my LDL was 175. At my next annual physical, my LDL was 173. About 6 months ago, I began enjoying ChocoNuvo. At my annual physical in October, my LDL was 119. Neither diet nor exercise changed. I'm holding the paperwork that proves it works. Proves it works. Wow. I wasn't sure how long I was taking this product. I was skeptical that it would change my cholesterol. I had blood work done in December, so I was taking since March, just 9 months. Oh my goodness, my cholesterol went down from 138 to 92 from December of 2015. All my labs were perfect this year, all thanks to Andrew. Love the products. And it's important to know, folks, as we go through all of these amazing reviews, it's not just about the fact that it's a healthier chocolate. It is a gorgeous, delicious, beautiful chocolate. So it really is, Andrew, I'm always torn between the health aspect and the gourmet taste of it. It's just, it's a wonderful marriage of the two together.
Yeah, and there are as many testimonials there are on the cardiovascular benefits, the heart health benefits, the cholesterol reduction benefits. There are probably 2 or 3 times more on the absolute surprise, how astounded everyone is that when they get this home. And I'm someone, if you've used any of my products, you know that I take what I do very, very seriously. And if I can't make the best product in the world, I don't want to make it. And I constantly will endeavor to improve that product, even when we introduced a fantastic product that I thought was the very best it could be when I introduced it. As we go along, we continue whatever becomes available in the marketplace that enables us to improve a product, we will continue to improve that product. And this ChocoNuvo is truly something that when you get it home, you will be astounded. If you like milk chocolate, you'll love the 66%. If you love dark chocolate or truly dark chocolate, the 74 and 91% will blow you away. You will be surprised that, well, first of all, the quality of a chocolate, that goes to the grower. So we're relying on the grower, the person who grows and fabricates that chocolate to start with. You can go to Africa, you can go to South and Central America, and you can go to Asia. Those are the 3 principal regions on the planet that grow chocolate, that create chocolate. We found, or I found in going through my taste testing, and I tested hundreds and hundreds, if not totally thousands of varieties by the time I was done, we found the best chocolate in terms of protective compounds, but not bitter, because most Americans are like me. You want that rich, dark chocolate experience, but you don't want a bitter experience. And then you don't want to have to add a whole bunch of sugar to compensate for that. So we got our chocolate from South America, and our chocolate, I'm salivating just thinking about it. I have to get a bar in a second, get to the square in a second here. But our chocolate delivers, it is the best organic fair trade chocolate you'll find anywhere in the world. No one else is going to find a better source and a better quality of chocolate than we have. And then no one will make that chocolate better than we have created the product. By adding these plant sterol esters, these phytosterol esters, it's like adding milk fat to milk chocolate. It makes it creamy and melt in your mouth like you hear them talk about those candies. But our dark chocolate melts in your mouth. Dark chocolate typically doesn't melt in your mouth. It's something you chew. It's kind of gritty and mealy, kind of nutty. Well, it is a nut. And because dark chocolate is so rich and concentrated, 91%, it's 91% coconut or 74% coconut. It should be dry and nutty. Why isn't ours dry and nutty? Because of the ingredient that lowers your cholesterol that behaves just like milk fat, but it isn't unhealthy like milk fat. It lowers your cholesterol, so it's truly remarkable.
If you want to take advantage, the pricing, as we've shown, is phenomenal today. ChocoNuvo or ChocoNuvo Cafe, the new version with coffee. You can choose 66%, 74%, or 91%.